Did you know that cancer has been around for much longer than we might think? It's not just a modern disease. In fact, evidence of cancer has been found in ancient human remains dating back thousands of years. But how prevalent was it in the past, and how has our understanding of this complex disease evolved over time? Let's dive into the fascinating history of cancer and explore what it means for us today. As we journey through time, we'll discover that cancer isn't a new phenomenon at all. Ancient Egyptian medical texts from as far back as 3000 BC describe tumors and growths that we now recognize as cancer. These early physicians may not have fully understood the disease, but they were certainly aware of its existence and even attempted to treat it with primitive methods. But what about even earlier in human history? Paleopathologists, scientists who study ancient diseases, have found evidence of cancer in fossilized bones from prehistoric times. One notable example is a 1.7 million year old foot bone discovered in South Africa, which shows signs of osteosarcoma, a type of bone cancer. This discovery challenges the notion that cancer is solely a product of modern lifestyles and environmental factors. So, if cancer has been around for so long, why does it seem more prevalent today? There are several factors to consider. First and foremost, our ability to detect and diagnose cancer has improved dramatically over the centuries. Modern medical technology, such as advanced imaging techniques and genetic testing, allows us to identify cancers that would have gone unnoticed in the past. Additionally, people are living longer now than ever before. As we age, our risk of developing cancer increases. In ancient times, many people didn't live long enough to develop cancer, as they often succumbed to other diseases, accidents, or conflicts at younger ages. Today, with improved healthcare and living conditions, we're more likely to reach the ages where cancer becomes a significant health concern. But what about the impact of modern lifestyles on cancer rates? It's true that some aspects of contemporary life may contribute to increased cancer risk. Factors such as pollution, processed foods, and sedentary habits have been linked to higher cancer incidence. However, it's important to note that these are not the sole causes of cancer, and the disease has existed long before these modern influences. Let's take a moment to consider how our ancestors viewed and treated cancer. In ancient Greece, the physician Hippocrates, often called the father of medicine, was one of the first to use the term karkinos to describe tumors. This term eventually evolved into our modern word cancer. Hippocrates and his contemporaries believed that an imbalance in bodily fluids caused cancer, a theory that persisted for centuries. Throughout history, various cultures developed their own theories and treatments for cancer. Some relied on herbal remedies, while others turned to more extreme measures like cauterization or even bloodletting. It wasn't until the 19th and 20th centuries that our understanding of cancer began to align more closely with modern scientific principles. The discovery of DNA's structure in 1953 by James Watson and Francis Crick marked a turning point in cancer research. This breakthrough paved the way for our current understanding of cancer as a disease of genetic mutations. Since then, advances in molecular biology and genetics have revolutionized how we diagnose, treat, and prevent cancer. Today, we stand on the shoulders of countless researchers, physicians, and patients who have contributed to our knowledge of cancer. While we've made tremendous progress in understanding and treating this complex disease, there's still much to learn. Ongoing research continues to uncover new insights into cancer's origins, mechanisms, and potential treatments. So, what can we take away from this journey through cancer's history? First, it's clear that cancer is not solely a modern disease. It has been a part of the human experience for millennia. However, our ability to detect, understand, and treat cancer has improved dramatically over time. This progress gives us hope for the future as we continue to develop more effective ways to prevent, diagnose, and treat cancer. As we reflect on cancer's long history, let's remember that knowledge is power. By understanding the roots of this disease and how far we've come in our fight against it, we can approach the future with hope and determination. Whether you're a cancer survivor, a caregiver, or simply someone interested in health and science, your awareness and support can make a difference in the ongoing battle against cancer. Together, we can work towards a future where cancer is no longer the formidable foe it once was.